I'm Sarah Collins, swept away by Jack's charm the moment we met. He was bold, ambitious, his voice brimming with dreams of a life beyond our sleepy little town. I fell hard, captivated by his vision of a future where would rise above the ordinary. My parents weren't so sure. Dreams are fine, Mom warned, but where's the substance? I brushed them off, too enchanted to care. Jack promised me the world, and I believed him. Our romance was a wildfire, fast, bright, unstoppable. I thought we were destined for greatness. Then I got pregnant. The news hit me like a storm, joy tangled with fear. Jack froze at first, but soon he grinned, saying this is our push to do better. I clung to that, picturing us as a family. But as my belly grew, his spark dimmed. He started staying out late, claiming he was building our future. I wanted to trust him, cooking his favorite dinners, slipping notes into his jacket, little lifelines to keep us close. His smiles faded, his replies curt. I told myself it was stress, that the baby would bring him back. Deep down, though, I felt him drifting to support us. I quit my steady bookstore job and moved into his cramped apartment. It was a shock, no more cozy childhood home, just peeling paint and creaky floors. I didn't complain. I stitched curtains from old fabric, painted walls with cash from odd sewing gigs. It's ours, I whispered, shielding myself from the doubts creeping in. Jack's grand plans turned hollow, failed schemes, empty promises. I took on more cleaning houses, threading needles laid into the knife, IDing my exhaustion. We're a team, I repeated, even as he pulled away. His excuses, fake friends, faded as I defended him. My family's pleas, you deserve more, each it unanswered. It given too much, me heart. My stability now, this baby. I couldn't leave as my pregnancy stretched on. Jack unraveled. Nights out grew longer, his temper sharper. One evening I found lipstick on his collar, bright red, not mine. My stomach twisted. It's nothing, he snapped when I asked, eyes dodging mine. I wanted to believe him, but then I heard him on the phone, soft, flirty, calling her Vanessa. She was rich, glamorous, everything I wasn't. The truth crashed in each chosen her. He left on a gray afternoon. It'd been sowing hopeful despite his chill. When I got back from the doctor, he was packing. I can't do this, he said, voice flat. Eyes anywhere but me. This life isn't what I want. I begged, tears falling. We're a family, he shook his head. Vanessa gives me freedom, you'll be fine. You're tough then. He was gone, leaving me alone. Shattered days blurred into darkness. Angel, grief, terror. How could he abandon us? But cradling my belly, I vowed I'll survive for us. My twins, Ethan and Sophie, arrived after a grueling birth, holding them fragile and perfect. I felt love drown out the pain. You're my world, I whispered, promising they'd never lack. Raising them alone was brutal. Sleepless nights, endless work. My cleaning gig kept us afloat barely. I strapped them to me, scrubbing floors while they cooed rent aid every dime. But their giggles fueled me. I celebrated every step, every word, building joy from ashes. Exhaustion clawed at me, but their peaceful faces at night whispered, well, make it. I poured myself into my cleaning business, scrubbing until my hands bled, earning trust one client at a time. Every dollar went to ThemDA Press thrift store clothes. Meals stretched thin. The neighbor, Mrs. Carter, saw my fight and babies. Sometimes your incredible sheds say her kindness. A lifeline. I dreamed of Moria, real home. A yard for them to run in. It felt distant, but each job pushed me closer. We're not just surviving, I told myself. We're rising. Years later, stability crept in. Ethan and Sophie, now lively 3-year-olds, lit up my days. We'd cook together, read under blankets, simple, perfect moments. Then Jack reappeared. I saw him at the store leaning on a shiny car, calling my name, Sarah. I've missed you, he said. Smooth as ever. Shock froze me. But he pressed on, claiming age, change. Wanting the kids, he brought toys. Promises a new start. Their eyes sparkled, but mine narrowed. Was this real, or another lie? Ethan fell for him fast, dazzled by Jack's tales. Sophie watched wary, catching his flubs. Jack swore big trips, gifts, but bailed on plans. Ethan's tears after a no-show zoo day broke me. He doesn't mean it, I soothed. Hating Jack's chaos, Sophie snapped. You're the real one, Mom. Their rift greweth and longing. Sophie loyal, I wouldn't compete. One night I sat them down. This home's ours built on love, not promises, Ethan softened. Sophie nodded, Jack's shine dulled. They saw Mest Eddie, true wed thrive with or without him.